I move that the recommendations in Conference Committee report on House File number 2072 be rejected and that the bill be re-referred to the Conference Committee as formerly constituted for further consideration.
Senator Robling, on your motion.
Mr. President and members, this bill is a great disappointment. This was a year that we had opportunity to do great reform that could put an excellent teacher in front of every classroom. That should be what we are about. You know, we have to focus on the students and not think about what the adults in the system are always so concerned about. And this bill, I was so proud of the Education Senate Committee. We really put together a stellar bill. It was a wonderful bill, and it included those brave reforms that our school districts need and our students most specifically need. And it never got here. It went to Rules Committee, and we as a body never got to vote on those brave and forward-looking reforms for our students. And today what we have is a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it does include Senator Salzman's reforms for charter schools, and that's good. There's some good things in here, but there are some things that are just going to fail our kids again. You know, what about those kids who don't have those good teachers in front of their classroom? What if that happens even to them more than 1 year at a time? We know that most of our teachers are very good teachers, but there are some that need to be weeded out. And the bill that we had either would have helped remove them or put them on an improvement plan, gotten them the help that they needed, the mentorship that Senator Frederickson talked about that we need here when we're in the Senate, but everybody needs, that would have helped them move forward so that they can really address the critical needs of the students that we have and help close that big achievement gap that Minnesota has. And we can't afford to continue to let students fail. And we need to have all the tools in the toolbox. And this bill doesn't have it. And so, members, I would like to see it go back. I would like to see some of those provisions that we so thoughtfully worked on hour after hour in our Education Policy Committee come forward and give us a chance. It's what the Obama administration is asking for in the Race to the Top program. It's what our kids need. I mean, that's what we should be doing here. And it is a disappointment. And even the issue that this bill has, and I'm not a huge opponent of it, but I know it's going to run into a problem, is with the continuing referendum. So there's another reason to send it back and relook at that issue, so that we might be able to make a few things law if we can't get all the reforms we need, but we should be putting those reforms on here, bringing them back and letting the full Senate vote on it. And the bill's ready. It's there. It could be added easily. I know the House might have some heartburn over it, but you know, if their members really think about it and think about what the students need, I think that they'd be willing to go along. But it's just so disappointing. We really worked so hard. We had such a good bill. I was so excited when we passed it that late night a couple of weeks back, maybe 3 weeks ago. And I thought, wow, we're really doing the right thing here. But right now, we're missing it. And so I just ask members to please vote to send it back.